played that clip from Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you lost a good friend. We lost a great actor,
Yeah,
comedian. You know what I'm saying? A legend. And I
yes,
thought maybe
sir.
we could just pay a little homage to Angel Salazar, Chi Chi. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, 21 gun salute for my brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah,
hell of a fucking individual.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I
yeah,
caught you live and I heard you was talking about how like the Godfather hat you used to bust back in the days and shit, and how you gave it to him and shit.
Yeah, I
And
gave him that hat, man. I gave him the hat. That was the You're Not a Player. I mean, I'm Not a Player. Video shoot, man. That's where we first met. And yeah, he was shit. I'm a Scarface buff, so
right,
you know that's part of the movies. Actually, they made that shit about my real life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Because I came in 1980,
right,
the Marielito boat. You know what I'm saying? The boat ride,
yeah,
Mariel boat lift. You know what I'm saying? That's when Jimmy Carter gave the Cubans some love and was like, "Yo, whoever don't want to be on that, Castro regime, come over here to America. We got you." So Fidel opened up all the gates. While Jimmy Carter welcomed all the Cubans, he thought he was gonna get just regular Cuban citizens. Fidel opened up all the prisons, and that's how you got Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because
yeah,
Scarface, it's a real story, but
yeah.
it was a lot of individuals that was just like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Looking for that American dream.
Was
So
there?
Yeah.
that was the whole basis of that movie.
I heard there actually was a real Tony Montana though. There was the real Tony, a real Tony
A
Montana.
lot of them motherfuckers, man. It was a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
motherfuckers
it.
at
Can't
that
just be
time.
one. Can't be one. Yeah, like yeah,
Yeah, it was a
too
lot of
many.
them. It
Mm.
was a lot of them. That's what they did it. But it just it's my favorite movie because I remember those things like the scenes. Like when they was in a they didn't actually show the boat. Um, but I remember the being under the 95 South uh highway where they put the camps in there to debrief us. So remember Scarface was in there playing basketball and shit. And Manolo took him out for a minute and told him, yo, they got a hit, whatever, Revenga. All of that shit, like it was real. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even the
Yeah,
Revenga, when there
yeah,
was like Revenga and he stabbed him up, that those little like uprisings inside that camp, that was real. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
yeah.
My sister almost got shot. I still remember. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Because the army and them niggas, they was shooting at some inmates because niggas was, well, not inmates, there was actually just people that was in there, but they was really inmates that Fidel let out from prison. So all the crazies was taking over the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? There was raping women there. There was doing a lot of crazy
oh wow,
shit, stealing all the
yeah,
food. You know what I'm saying? Like there was causing a lot of chaos.
yeah.
So I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, and it gives me flashbacks when I see that movie. So I love that movie for that personal reason.
Yeah.
But Chi Chi was and he was really Cuban. There's only two.
Y-
Stephen
y-
Bauer.
Yeah, I was doing the lookup and I was like, whoa, okay, so they did have an actual, like actual Cuban playing as a Cuban, rather,
Yeah,
like the
Chi Chi and
mm,
Manolo.
yeah,
They're the actual real Cubans
yeah,
that worked in that movie.
yeah.
And the mother I think was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, because we
Oh,
know
okay.
Pacino was Italian
He's
and
no
shit.
good.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then
yeah,
Carlito's Way also. Chi Chi was in there too.
So
So
yeah. No, that's good when
he
it,
must have
yeah,
been tight with Al Pacino then to be in both those flicks like that. He must have.
yeah, he had a tight relationship with Al.
That's
You know,
dope.
and
oh,
with Steven for all these years. Steven was just really like one of his best friends. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Still, I remember he brought him to the Bronx. He brought Manolo to the Bronx to my
Manolo.
girl Foxy crib. We had a little
Yeah.
party get together, and Chichi brought Manolo. We had a great time in that shit, man. We got
Oh,
drunk
that's
as
what's
fuck.
up.
You know what I'm saying? But those two niggas, for special reasons. You know what I'm saying? They especially Chichi. Chichi hung out with me like Manny. I only rocked with him that day. You know what I'm saying? I never rocked with Manolo like that, with Steven like that. But I got Bud love for him. Uh, Even when he did Que Pasa USA back in the days, it was a show in Miami, Spanish, Cuban, American show. He had a show in Miami. But Chi was my dude, man. I had that. I nigga used to come to the crib, you know what I'm saying, and we used to party out, man. We used to party out. So he's definitely gonna be missed.
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, like you want to break down like kind of like how you guys cross paths and everything, man? Um,
I mean,
but,
basically
but
in a video, I'm not a
like
player video. He was
okay.
hired to do to play a little part.
Oh,
If you go back
oh,
and
okay.
you see the big pun, you're not a player. I mean, I'm not a player video with the
Mm,
OJ.
yeah,
You see him. There was actually for the video that the whole topic was reenacting like the Scarface shit with the Goodfellas, the little scenes here and there, and
yeah,
put it all together. You know what I'm saying? So I met him through there, and like I said, I gave him the Godfather hat that I wore in the Beat Nuts video. So I came with a gift. You know what I'm saying? And that's just prized the shit out of me. Pun didn't even tell me that he was coming. Because, Pun knew how much of a Scarface buff I was. I was like, when I got there, I was like, oh, shit, Kiki. And he was a little nigga. That nigga like 5 feet, 5'3".
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, holy shit. But that's his name. Chichi in Spanish, that was actually short for Chichon. You know,
Okay.
Chichon. So, like a big lump in your head is the Chichon. So that was his
Okay.
nickname. That was his nickname in the movie.
Yeah,
But Chichi,
yeah.
like, Pequito, pequeñito.
Poquito. Yeah,
So he was, yeah, he was definitely just the life of the party, man. I mean, shit, man. One time when I was rocking with MOB, he was rocking with me too. So at the time, my label CEO, my label was named Artie. Artie's daughter's birthday, and we went to Connecticut and shit. And he hired Chichi to do a stand up because Chichi was a stand up comedian
Yeah.
in real life.
yeah,
So he had his routine and shit. But this time, Artie, he was a big guy in Connecticut, so he had the priest there, the padre, to the Catholic Church. He had like real high uh, personnel people, that respect and the church people and all of that. So it was that kind of crowd.
yeah,
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? I know Chichi's not gonna do his routine because his routine is crazy, right? His routine is crazy. He goes against all the laws that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? The cursing, the cocaine, the fucking coming out naked.
yeah,
This
yeah,
nigga was crazy
yeah.
in his live shows. So this motherfucker went into his show. Oh my god! I think I was the only nigga laughing. Everybody else was embarrassed.
They,
Everybody else
yeah,
was embarrassed.
they
Niggas
weren't
was
ready.
laughing like this,
Yeah,
like they didn't want
yeah,
to laugh.
yeah, yeah.
I'm the
They
only
weren't
They
one.
were
ready. It's
laughing
like holy
inside.
shit.
I'm the only one in the corner like this. Ah!
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, because
Because
it
because
was the awkward.
yeah, they
So
didn't relate.
awkward. It was so awkward. It was an awkward situation, but it was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. This
Yeah,
motherfucker got up there. Then he blamed me. He said, "Yeah, Cuban Link." Everybody. Yeah, me and him fucked the fat bitch yesterday. I was like, "Holy shit, this
yeah.
nigga crazy."
And then you got other people all going like, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, even Artie told him to tone it down. Like, he's gonna have like the fucking the priest and some nuns in there, the church people. That nigga did not care.
No,
So that was a funny story, man. That was definitely the funniest story, man. But
yeah,
recently we was hanging out in my man's crib in Florida. Um, and yeah, man, he was a little bit. He thought, he got a little older and all that, but it was the same Chichi spirit. The
yeah,
hanging out,